Utie oha echi ponkno. Needs FM.
Yes, sir. Because we share Doctor Jumano Krana.
Yes.
Theater na doctor no ko operate no.
Yes.
That theater no.
Yes.
Technically, on me can't just say landlord or theater ho no.
Yes.
Perioperative nurse.
Yes.
Nurse no nim baby instruments doctor no de be operating na nurse ne nim. It or no doctor no there were your tenant.
That's right.
It doctor no then request of the perioperative nurse and say away mommy.
That's right.
Nurse in the nim baby da no akofa de abreno. Me hia de we. Me say the type of operation procedure because na doctor na be ya. That theater nurse no other than that the perioperative nurse no.
That's right.
Or no any nim
more than the doctor.
More than the doctor.
Over military, your officers. Near what? Sajemeje bia on your officer. But obedience no only other quite officer no. But on your officer.
On your officers with him by practice.
Yes. But the officer is in charge. He can never be in charge. Even though he's even better than the officer in terms of knowledge about the military. Until you can be knowledgeable as PA in the medical, but that doesn't make you a doctor.
I see, I mean, can we you move on and call another issue whilst we make efforts at another time to get the Medical and Dental Council to comment on it, to get the Select Committee on Health to comment on, say, physician assistants looking for their own regulatory framework. Now, I see, Adakabri, when it comes to matters relating to physician assistant, it's very, very pathetic. I have a friend who is a PA, and he is currently with Crystal Hospital, Tema Community 8. This friend of mine went to further his education to become a main medical doctor. Mr. Frimpo Manson, I was really astonished to hear that he has to pay 25,000 cedis annually for 4 years at the University of Ghana Medical School before he can become a main doctor. Mr. Frimpo Manson, research has shown over the years, majority of Ghanaian doctors leave the country to seek greener pastures to most Western countries such as the USA and the UK to earn good salaries for themselves. Arakabri, do you know the number of Ghanaian doctors in the UK are more than the ones we have here in Ghana? Mr. Frimpo Manson, do you think the average Ghanaian parent can afford to pay 25,000 cedis annually for years before his or her child becomes a main doctor? Our health ministry should wake up and develop good policies that will help and also alleviate the plight of ordinary Ghanaians and practitioners, doctors who may face difficulties in health-related issues. And Nanapia or the Abba.
Let me comment on this.
Yeah.
Meba Penny or Dr. Abuchi.
Yeah.
Between 1988 and 1993, you qualified 5 years or you have 7 years. And let me tell you that I didn't pay one peso towards his education. They even went on to give him money to live on. Amount about £3,000 a year. The man said, "My year, for even a minute and Okudibi, one peso. We don't invest enough in the future of our country. About Buchia, about your money there. So a man must give you money to look after the child to become somebody. Ghana, you don't invest. How can you go and pay this huge amount of money? I'm a doctor. Now, what Ghana for? So Ghana must contribute to make this doctor a doctor. Yeah. Until let's invest more in the future of our youth.
Yeah, na asabno ahomete. Yakriya you need more doctors.
Yes. Because we didn't even make it look. I want to let it in my pocket. This year, I think it's my pocket here. But my friend, with China. He's been paying the medical fees. Also, Papa. That's why I think I just read when I was coming to you. Also, one. Number to the Ghana for. Is that correct? Correct. What has Ghana contributed to making this young man a doctor? We don't do it. Who about Buchia? Make quite Buchia. Remember, I'm your Miansan. 11, 8, 11, 9, and 7. Our bank gave me money to look after them. Child benefit.
I under 18.
Under 18. because nipa na mo kwa abrochiro no me na me won no aye oman no nipa oye ma oman no Ghana we don't invest enough in our people old age we are kwada poso Ghana e come beku we don't treat our human resource well
ansana obi be brekura be doctor wa ha there was this young lady nyame adom ye boaboa ne kakra ma nano A-level ne nye ene osan kokọ ye ne foforo pass ne boom na pass ne boom no de ade ba na ye de beboa no me kai ata man ko komfanoche UST kakra ene ko Lagos so kakra UST said say upon pass wa pass boom no
yes
betimi amana ye nurse ontimi nya medical doctor aden na nipa ne doso ena ade anyame beye ba se Lagos say okay alakabre ye betimi age no na je so tua fees ena ba say okay ye be pay support the man to onko no nkutua unim say ono kwala na okọ akurasi school no a ye bre ansa na age no afede wo ba no den resource ne be kire me age no akase me nsu yes best 12 a year subjects no AAA no nko aye 10 eno onya B mienu na say na we see ni D ni bi wo mu na so D wo mu F wo na say na wo de waje A na wo so sa be 12 no AAA basa sa akola no konfa no che say enye se wabon na aye USTC nye so wabon na ye nipa ne doso nti ntimi ma ne medical course na onko ye nurse and so about the premier university no University of Ghana Medical School and wasasa na abo na bosa no
that's right
this year wa makoya wa bese ko enche akwada wo free enche be medical school dey papa no
and I make me bisa kam ya say me ko school kura ya me ko obi ayo fisherman me papa
hey enti o ma we mu no say
no ya hwe because na Ghana ya hande Ghana no so we ni obi o we ni ma we mobo but it shouldn't be like that other people like me or the other cabinet would never be sitting here as a former chief of defense staff because papa obi ayo fisherman ko wini ba Odi ko wini ba ko ako ato wo ko wura kunu ho no the post office there standing in front and 90 degrees facing westwards when we say dan bi so akaso green that is the house where I grew up a few meters from the sea me try me dampo ano ho and they will be chief of defense staff there's a we are seeing we are mount and come be chief of defense staff special advisor wa ko approach aye yamagana and I say you invest in our people. You don't do it.
So with him commissioner of police, deputy commissioner of police, KK Manfo.
That's right.
That's right. Now, who the history of KK Manfo? Right. Udi 9 years. Now on efie won't go school.
Yes.
And teacher ni bishi ano say. Now one go school na no so go school. No say. I don't go school. And KK Manfo teacher ni ka say udi oni school atare kura echira catch up papa go call an ebra. And the idea change the KK man for ebo collar and no cool school at age 9.
Yes.
You didn't you're testing the class 1. Oh, what you are B2 and you're testing the class 2. But B2 you didn't call class 3. Obi on go school that no.
That's right.
That's
no, natural intelligence. Yes.
Utimi any class 3 for no boss. So KK man for history mo. O the first is cause so we form 4. We are form 4 KK man for the first police officer with a PhD.
That's right. That's right.
So no. As so she say what na fear go school.
But the problem is that the history, enemy history, very identical. Now, of course, see, Obi a fisherman. Obi a fisherman. My brother could see you. I don't know how old I was. At least 8 years. Never to school, never. My some system come, you go school. I said, me come, me shamba. My friend, me come, me down, my friend, you go school.
We're not at our phone.
Anyone.
Any.
Now, who shared na my move now. In the year mobile. Papa, from our one, we are mobile, papa, because the women not come any pa.
Can ne ya kwa nipa?
Me. No, why, nipa, who go for a friend from Gumpano, education, could see.
At Tonquala 5 cities.
Now, we'll say Oberco school, now for chief for defense staff.
Better than a Druce.
So I'm saying here that we Ghanaians must invest in the human capital. Otherwise, that's on major mobile. Kwa buchi na maka maybe first kind. O baba no nya wo de o man dia.
Yeah.
O man ahwe ayi nipa yie ma o man no. Not Ghana here.
Nti ye ken. Na enne ukọ bank kura na teller no to no. With a master's degree.
Yes.
And as a teller at the bank no so no. Skill be a near jumanum. Unsua hwe or a teller so was a teller no. Now master's degree pa na dey teller.
My wife be member ni din. The driver, a graduate from University of Ghana. The driver.
The graduate and the driver.
No, this is a very serious matter. As you don't because maybe no too dangerous. Me O level. Me go school. I me take at least 4 years. I took 3.5 years. Papa me chese me kwa me. You be O level. Never pay cho say. You pay for wa me. Papa me cho. Me
na power cho.
Abofo na e bai. So them bai. Me ko ro so jam. Anini. Wo hwe me background no kwa na nsa ka so je kwa me she babo kra da. Me she babo da. Onyame ada room. Ndi mo ban mo fo mo ban. Mo ye mo bo.
Utie Oha Exi Punk no. Needs FM.